Hello members, and welcome to your first exclusive pick a card reading for the month. Today we're looking into the future of your connection with your person. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it may resonate with everyone. So please just take in from this reading what resonates with you and your situation and release the rest to the universe. For today's pick a card reading, we have 3 selections. Pile number 1 is the card on the left with the turquoise stone. Pile number 2 is the card in the middle with the yellow and pink stone. And pile number 3 is the card on the right with the purple stone. Choose the one you feel most drawn to. Take your time, but it's always best to go with your first impression because that's your intuition leading you. The timestamps are below in the description, so you can go directly to your reading. So take a moment to relax and release everything except what's happening in this moment. Let's begin your journey today. I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1 people. Welcome to your reading. Today we're looking into the future of this connection between you and your person of interest. As always, this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of the reading or all of the messages that come through today may resonate with everyone watching. So please just take in from this reading what speaks to your soul, what resonates with you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into this reading for pile number 1. For pile number 1, please, where is the future of this connection for pile number 1 people and their person? For pile number 1, what is the future of this connection for pile number 1 people and their person? This is the Fool. What is the future of this connection for pile number 1 and their person? This is Strength. So that is Leo. The sign of Leo. If you or your person have sun, moon, or rising in Leo, this can be a place of validation for you for your pile selection. What else for pile number 1? What is the future of this connection for pile number 1 and their person? This is the Queen of Swords. What else for pile number 1? What is the future of this connection for pile number 1 people and their person? This is the 10 of Cups. Just move this real quick, guys. What else for pile number 1, please? What is the future of this connection for pile number 1 and their person? This is the 6 of Cups. What is the future of this connection for pile number 1 people and their person? This is the Lovers. So that is Gemini, sun, moon, rising in Gemini. For you or your person as another place of validation if you like to use your astrology signs to validate your pile selection. What else for pile number 1, please? What is the future of this connection for pile number 1 and their person? This is the 6 of Swords. We'll grab one more card for pile number 1. What is the future of this connection for pile number 1 and their person? This is the 2 of Wands. Okay, guys, wow, this is such a strong, powerful reading for you guys. Holy cow. Now, I do feel that for pile number 1 people, many of you that selected pile number 1, this is a situation of there's disconnect between you and your person. You're in separation. There's no contact. You're broken up. That's what it looks like here because this is so powerful for reunion between you and your person, okay? This reading starts off with the Fool. The Fool is about someone who's getting ready to take a leap of faith and make changes in their life and in this connection. The Fool is not ruled by any astrological signs, although this Fool is juggling all these astrology signs here. The Fool is ruled by Uranus. And Uranus is the planet of unexpected things. And this tells us that at any moment, the situation between you and your person can change. So if you're dating someone or in a relationship and things have been stuck, this is telling us that things are going to break free and start moving again. If you are in no contact separation from your person, the Fool tells us that things are going to start changing to bring your connection to this place of reunion and allow this connection to start growing and moving forward again. The 6 of Cups is a card of reunion. It's a card that tells us your person and this connection is coming to this place of a fresh start, new beginning, taking it back to the place where it was, where things were wonderful between the two of you, but better this time because your person is going to be different. They're going through change and transformation right now, and we'll get to that shortly. Six of Cups also tells us that there's past life connection between you and your person. So this could be a soulmate connection. It could be a twin flame connection. And I say twin flame connection because we do have the Lovers here. The Lovers is ruled by the astrological sign of Gemini, which means the twins. So this could be a twin flame connection between you and your person. That's also validated here by this Two of Wands. But the Lovers is a union of hearts and union of souls. So it's also a soulmate card. So the connection between you and your person is a very strong spiritual connection that goes into past lives and future lives. There's an eternal connection here between you and your person that is also validated by this Strength card. There's a very powerful force here at work in this connection between you and your person. The universe, your angels, and your guides are all trying to drive this connection between you and your person to the place that it ultimately wants to go, which is this place of union. The Ten of Cups is a card of happiness, fulfillment, prosperity, abundance, joy in a long-term committed partnership. The Ten of Cups is the ultimate card of happiness, love, fulfillment. It's about two people coming into union with one another and establishing a long-term partnership that's built on a very strong foundation of love, support, truth, and respect. But this Two of Wands also tells us your person is going to bridge the gap here if you are in separation from the person that you're asking about today, and start rebuilding this connection to give it this fresh start, this opportunity for a new beginning. And I love this card so much, how this sun shines here as this person is getting ready to embark on their journey, the journey of returning to you. The Two of Wands is also a card that tells us that there is perhaps physical distance between you and your person, but also emotional distance, which again is why I feel that for many of you who selected pile number 1, you could be in a place of no contact, separation from the person that you're asking about. But the Two of Wands also tells us your person is going to take action and start taking control of this connection and moving it to this place of harmony and union and happiness, with the two of you coming together for long-term partnership. Now, the Queen of Swords tells us that your person is going to have more respect for you moving forward. They will be more honest. They will be more truthful with you, but they'll also be more expressive of their feelings and of their emotions. And when they return, they will explain to you everything they've been through, everything they've gone through during this time apart. The Queen of Swords is someone who says what they mean and means what they say. They will be honest with you. They will be raw with you. They will tell you, well, they'll speak their truth. And you will have a better knowing and understanding of why the connection between the two of you has gone down this path, what they've changed and how they've grown and how they have become a stronger, more courageous person, a more spiritual person during the time that you have been in separation. And we get that because we have this Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a card of transition. It is about leaving the turbulence of the past and going to a place where things are calm, peaceful, tranquil, happy, fulfilling, nurturing, and supportive. But the Six of Swords is also a card of communication. So if you have not heard from your person, if you're in no contact with your person, the Six of Swords tells us your person is going to reach out and communicate by taking action and initiating communication with you. The Six of Swords is also a card of travel, on the water, around the water, by the water. So this also tells us that your person is going to want to travel with you in the future. If you're dating or in a relationship with them, that is something that will be coming soon. But if you are in separation, no contact with your person right now, this also tells us your person is going to want to travel, take trips together to start rebuilding your connection, because you'll have to get to know one another again from a different place, from a more stable place, from a more emotionally mature place, because your person has changed. They've grown up. They're more emotionally mature, and you have changed as well. So it's about getting to know one another again, starting fresh, starting over. Okay, guys, let's see what else we get here. For pile number 1, please. What is the future of this connection for pile number 1 people and their person? Tender embrace. That I do not even need to explain this card to you guys. You can see it for yourselves. This is about the two of you coming together into union again, or reunion, really being able to bring this relationship between the two of you to this place of attaining everything that you've both been wanting in terms of a partner, because this connection is strong. Your person already knows there's a strong connection here between the two of you. They see it. They know it. They are aware of it, just like you are. And your person, if they're ghosting, running, in denial of the connection, whatever your situation is, there's an awareness within them that has been building during the time that you are in separation, that you are the one for them. They just have to get to the place where they're ready to jump in with both feet and allow this connection between you to come to this place of this beautiful, tender embrace that's here. There's so much hope in this reading for you guys, especially if you are dealing with difficult separation, no contact with your person. There's so much hope here for reunion, renewal. These cards, the Fool, Strength, the 10 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the Lovers, they all tell us about you're having a fresh start, new beginning, because there's a strong connection here between you. But also with this 2 of Wands being here, it is about your person doing something about it. Not just thinking about it, not just having intentions for it, but actually taking action to start repairing your connection and building a much more solid, loving future with you. Secret Spring. Success. This tells us that the future of this relationship with your person is going to a place of success, balance, harmony, a place where things may even feel magical to you and your person. Something that you haven't really felt or experienced with them, perhaps ever or in a very long time. This is very much about the connection with you and your person for the future, coming to a place of fulfillment, happiness, joy, stability, union, really being able to build this solid foundation of trust, love, and respect in your relationship, where you're equally giving and receiving, where you're not the one doing all the heavy lifting, where they're contributing to the relationship as well. This person, your person, if you are in separation from them, when they return, they're going to be very different. You're going to see so many changes in them that you can't even imagine right now. And it may feel magical to you. It may feel like God, the angels, the universe has really stepped in to allow your person to go through this change and transition that they need to go through to be this better partner for you. What else do we get for pile number 1, please? What is the future of this connection for pile number 1 people and their person? The Farther Gate, bold step forward. Now, this is very much like that Fool card that tells us your person is going to take a step forward. They're going to do what it takes to start rebuilding this connection that's here between you, because they do see this future here with you that comes with that 10 of Cups, because there's a very strong, powerful connection here. And they do have such strong feelings of love for you. Regardless of your current dynamic with them, this Further Gate is about them stepping through and taking steps towards you. bridging the gap that's here with this Two of Wands, because they have realizations. They are able to see the light that comes with that Queen of Swords and really see and understand their feelings of love for you and not be afraid of them anymore. So I do feel your person is going to take this connection to the place of longevity, long-term partnership, commitment with you. What else do we get here for pile number 1, please? What is the future of this connection? Inner work. This tells us your person has been doing some inner work. And we talked about that earlier when we were talking about how they've changed, they've grown, they've evolved. There's an awareness in your person that there is something spiritual in this connection. Something that they may not have talked about with you or shared with you, but they do have a knowing that there is something significant and special about this connection that they've never felt or experienced with anyone before. And they have been doing inner work. Perhaps they've needed to heal from past relationship stuff. Perhaps they really need to identify what has been going on within them that's caused them to break this connection or act out, behave badly with lower vibration energies, lower vibration behaviors. But they're doing it. They're changing, they're evolving, they're in this place of transition. They're transitioning to this place of coming into this place where they are ready to fully embrace this connection and what it means. Authentic. You will see your person be so much more authentic with you. That's very much what that Queen of Swords is about as well. Being authentic, being true, being able to speak their truth, being able to express their feelings. And perhaps they were afraid to be truly authentic with you before because they feared that you may not like their authentic self, and they wore a mask. So they wore a mask to kind of like hide who they are. But as this is a strong spiritual connection, and it's a soulmate or twin flame connection that's here between you and your person, they have a responsibility to be authentic. That's part of that journey. That's part of the spiritual journey. To be authentic to this connection, to be authentic with you, to be authentic with the universe, their angels and guides, but also with themselves. That is really what this journey is about. Both of you growing and becoming the best versions of yourselves, as well as having a great time while you're in union with one another. And there are some really good times coming up for you and your person. There's a lot of passion here in this connection. There's travel. There's perhaps building a home together, taking trips, doing wonderful, exciting things with one another, spending quality time together in this tender embrace and getting to know each other again. Let's grab a few more cards here for pile number 1. What is the future of this connection for pile number 1 and their person? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I'm glad I just took that brief moment out to mention that there is a lot of passion here in this connection. The connection with you and your person, it is a very loving connection, regardless of how they've acted or what they've said to you. It is an emotional connection. And it is a physical connection. There's a lot of attraction here from your person to you and vice versa. But there's this passionate connection as well. The passion with you and your person moving forward is going to be very different because they're going to allow themselves to be emotionally vulnerable. So it's not just about the passion, the physical intimacy, but about the emotional intimacy as well. They will let down their guard and allow you to see into the core of who they are. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Just talked about that again a second ago. Your person's going to be more expressive of their love, their feelings, and their emotions with you. They will be vulnerable. They will let down their guard and they will let you in, and they will allow you to see to the core of who they are because they're going to be authentic with you. They see a future here. They just have to get to the place where they're ready to take this bold step forward. But once they do, it will be successful. It will be happy. It will be full of love, joy, stability, great communication with one another, because there is a very deep spiritual connection here between you and your person, as well as the passion and the emotional connection as well, guys. Okay? This is your reading for today, pile numbers. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you for being a member of our channel. We appreciate you so very much. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, Pile 2 members. Welcome to your reading. Today we are looking into the future of your connection with your person of interest to see where it's going. As always, this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it or all of the messages that come through today may resonate with everyone watching. So please just take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into this reading for pile number 2, please. What is the future of this connection for pile 2 people and their person? Where is this connection going for pile number 2 people and their person? This is the 5 of Cups. For pile number 2, where is this connection going for pile number 2 people and their person? What is the future of this connection? This is the 9 of Cups. For pile number 2, what is the future of this connection for pile number 2 people and their person? This is the 10 of Pentacles. What else for pile number 2, please? What is the future of this connection? Almost dropped the cards. Let me just move these real quick. Let my hands calm down. What is the future of this connection for pile number 2 people and their person? This is the King of Wands. That is the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. What else for pile number 2, please? What is the future of this connection for pile number 2 people and their person? This is the Hierophant. That is Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising in Taurus. What else for pile number 2, please? What is the future of this connection for pile number 2 people and their person? This is the Lovers. That is Gemini. For pile number 2, please, what is the future of this connection for pile number 2 people and their person? This is the 7 of Pentacles. For pile number 2, we'll grab one more card. What is the future of this connection for pile 2 people and their person? This is Justice. So that is Libra. Okay, pile 2 people. Let's see what we have here. I do feel that your person has a lot of regret and remorse around them, and that's how this reading starts. So if you are in separation from your person, no contact, they're running, they're ghosting, whatever your situation is with them, this tells us they're feeling so much loss, they're feeling regret and remorse, and they are perhaps even feeling some guilt for their actions and their behaviors. And for those of you who are dating or in a relationship with the person that you're asking about, if you guys have had a fight or an argument, they're also really feeling a heavy sense of remorse, guilt, regret for how they've acted, especially if they've been exhibiting low vibrational behaviors with you. Now, the rest of this reading is so fantastic, guys. It's like, holy cow. The 9 of Cups is the wish card. So it tells us that whatever your wish is in terms of this connection, throw that wish out to the universe because it's your wish. It also tells us that your person really believes that you fulfill everything that they wish for in terms of a partner, in terms of someone that they want to spend the rest of their life with. And I say the rest of their life because this 10 of Pentacles is a card of longevity. It's a card of long-term partnership and long-term commitment. It's also a card of having a family, combining families, planning a family, as the case may be. Please only take that if it resonates. But the 10 of Pentacles is a card of stability, a strong foundation that's here between you and your person. And if it's not there now, the future of this connection is that your relationship, your connection will be built on this strong foundation. Not sinking sand, solid rock based on love. This Nine of Cups is about so much love because all of these cups are filled with your person's love for you. Now this King of Wands. King of Wands is all about taking action. There is so much fire here coming from your person right to you. The King of Wands is fire of fire. So much energy. Now, if your person has not taken action with you yet in terms of where they want to move this relationship, where they're going to move this connection, this King of Wands tells us they're going to. The King of Wands is all about taking action. They're not going to sit around and wait once they figure out what they're going to do and what they want. The King of Wands also, to me, we've got these two fire pillars here behind his throne. To me, that tells us that there's a very strong potential here in this connection between you and your person for it to be a twin flame connection. But we also have that here with the Lovers, because the Lovers is ruled by Gemini, and Gemini means the twins. But the Lovers also tells us that it can be a soulmate connection between you and your person, because the Lovers is a union of hearts and a union of souls. Regardless of what this connection is, and you can just use that for validation for your pile selection, your person has an awareness within them that there is something profound about your connection. Do they know that you're soulmates or twin flames? Perhaps they do. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. That doesn't matter. The point is that they have this awareness, this knowledge, this understanding that perhaps they didn't have before, that this connection with you, this relationship with you is a powerful one. Now, we've got this becoming long-term here with this Nine of Cups and this Ten of Pentacles. But the Hierophant is also about long-term partnership. Ultimately, the Hierophant is about a long-term commitment. The Hierophant tells us your person sees this as a traditional relationship, and they want to have a traditional relationship with you, whatever that tradition looks like. Different people have different ideas about their concept of what tradition looks like. So for example, if you're dating, perhaps it's becoming exclusive. If you're exclusive, perhaps it's about moving in together, getting engaged. Whatever the situation is for you, please just take that as it resonates. But the bottom line here is with this Hierophant, they see longevity with you. They see long-term partnership with you. And that is the direction, the future direction of this connection with your person. Now, this Seven of Pentacles tells us that you've been very patient for things to change and evolve with your person. It also tells us that we may have to wait a little bit longer for things to truly come to the place where they're ready to start moving forward. But again, with that King of Wands being there, it tells us your person is going to move this connection forward by taking action, making this decision. The Lovers is also about a decision, making a decision and then taking action because they recognize that you're the fulfillment of what they are looking for in terms of a partner. Now, this Justice card, Justice is about balance. It's also about making a decision. But if you look very closely here at this little star that's in this Justice card, there's the yin-yang symbol. Again, a symbol of union, reunion. The two of you coming to a place of building your relationship long-term, going the distance, being able to take this relationship between the two of you into the future. That is the future direction of this connection with your person. It is about getting wishes being fulfilled for you. It is about them seeing that you are the fulfillment of that wish. These cards are about long-term partnership, long-term commitment with one another, as is the Lovers. But Justice also tells us, especially since this reading started with the Five of Cups, your person realizes they haven't been just and fair with you. Perhaps this is why they're feeling so much regret and so much remorse. But Justice also tells us there's more to come in the story between you and your person. You have a soul contract with one another, which is why, again, we say that this has the potential here between you to be a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, because you have unfinished business. There's more to your story. You still need to have life lessons and experiences with one another while you are together. That's where this next round of life lessons for you and your person for this lifetime are going to come from. Now, if your person has been through difficulties in the past and not really released them, and that's what's caused some problems in your connection and in your relationship, this Hierophant also tells us that your person is working through and dealing with and healing whatever needs to shift and change within them emotionally and psychologically, so they can be a better partner for you. The Hierophant is also a card of faith, and it tells us for you to have faith in this connection, to have faith in the universe, to have faith in God, the powers that be, your angels, your guides, faith in your person, in the universe, faith in this connection, but also in yourselves. Okay, guys, let's see what else we get here for pile number. What else for pile number 2, please? Where is this connection going? What is the future of this connection for pile 2 people? In perfect harmony. This is a card of union, because harmony, you don't sing by yourself in harmony. This is a card of the two of you coming into union with one another. But it also tells us that your connection with your person will be more harmonious. It will be more balanced. It will be about them giving equally to you the way that you have been giving to them. And as they rebuild this connection with you, it is going to be different. You're going to see a side of your person that you have not seen before. It is going to be much more stable. They will be emotionally expressive of their love, because there is so much love here in this connection, and perhaps they haven't been expressive of their love. What else do we get for pile number 2, please? What is the future of this connection for pile number 2? Stability, Earth Spirit, stability. So if there has been a roller coaster ride between you and the person that you're asking about in the past, a lot of emotional ups and downs, a lot of instability, this is telling us, again, with this 10 of Pentacles, the future of this connection with your person is one of stability. It's one that comes with so much happiness, so much joy, so much better communication, so much laughter, really being able to have quality time together and enjoying each other's company and having new experiences and doing fun things. The King of Wands is very much about doing new things, having adventures, going different places, having a good time. You will see a different side to your person as they start making their way back to you guys and rebuilding this connection. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 2. What is the future of this connection for pile number 2, please? Skywriting, the fates. This card tells us that there is a very strong element of fate, destiny at work in this connection with you and your person. Your person perhaps even has an awareness of this. They may have talked to you about it before. They may have shared it with you earlier on when you were dating, whatever your situation is with your person. But they know. How did it feel when you met? Did it feel like something magical or cosmic was happening when the two of you met one another? Did it feel like the earth was moving or time stood still, or you felt this spark within you? Because your person felt it. And that could have been the very thing that they were afraid of. That can be why they ghosted, why they ran, because they knew that something was changing in their life and that they were going to have to change. They knew that this connection with you, and they know now that this connection with you is one that is significant. So this tells us destiny and fate are part of this connection with your person. The universe is at work with divine intervention, trying to help your person get to the place where they're ready to start taking action and rebuild this stable foundation for your relationship. Heart chakra. The future of this connection with your person is one where both of your heart chakras will be open and in alignment with one another. So much sharing of your love, being able to openly express and share your feelings, your emotions with each other. Your person will open their heart. They will be more vulnerable. And if they haven't told you their depth of their love for you before, they will. Because they are in a very different space. And they are becoming a much different person because they've had to heal this stuff from the past to allow their heart to open. If they were really hurt or damaged from a past relationship or even from childhood, they could have shut their heart down so that they wouldn't get hurt again. But this tells us that they're opening their heart chakra to be in alignment with yours, to be more expressive of their feelings and their love for you. Awakening. Yeah, see, your person is going through some sort of an awakening here because they recognize that this is a fated, destined connection here. And perhaps you've been going through your own awakening as well, pile 2 people, right? During these times of separation from someone that we really care about, it is really difficult. It's heartbreaking and heart-wrenching, and the only way that we can really get through it is to go through a spiritual awakening and transformation. And people go through them at different levels. People go through these awakenings at different speeds because we're all different. And perhaps it's taken your person a little while longer to be able to get to the place where they're ready to open their heart, heal this stuff from the past, and awaken to this love that's here between you. But they're getting there. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I feel like this tells us that when you and your person start rebuilding this connection, it's about taking some time away from the world. It's about travel. It's about perhaps weekend getaways. Perhaps just the 2 of you spending quality time together, just talking about everything that you've both been through and experienced during the time that you've been apart from one another. But this as well very much looks to me like this couple here walking through these woods. It looks like they're leaving a wedding. So perhaps this is also telling us that the future of the connection between you and your person is one of marriage. It's one of long term. And we got that as well with the Hierophant. So yes, they are disconnected from you at the moment. I do feel for the majority of you who chose pile number 2 today. But this is also about the 2 of you retreating together to get to know each other again, to really talk so that your hearts can come into alignment with one another. What else do we have here for pile number 2, please? What is the future of this connection for pile 2 people? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So if you and your person are apart, if they're running, if they're ghosting, if there's been abandonment, if they've left you, if you're in separation, no contact, whatever that dynamic is for you and your person, this card tells us a reconciliation is coming. Your person does see a future with you. They want a future with you. This tells us the future of your connection with your person is one that comes with a much more stable, solid foundation of love, where you're expressing your love for one another. They have so much regret and remorse for how they've acted and how they've treated you and for hurting you. But they do see longevity with you with this Hierophant, with this 9 of Cups, and with this 10 of Pentacles. But also with this Justice card, it tells us the connection with you and your person is not over. It's not done. There is more to come. And the King of Wands tells us your person is going to take action to start rebuilding this connection and get it to this place of stability, happiness, and long-term partnership. This is your reading for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. and being a member of our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, pile number 3 members. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're looking into the future of your connection with your person of interest. Please remember, this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of this reading or all of the messages that come through today may resonate with everyone watching. So please just take in what speaks to your soul and apply it to your situation and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into this reading for pile number 3 people, please. For pile number 3 members, what is the future of this connection with their person? For pile number 3, what is the future of this connection between pile number 3 people and their person? This is the Emperor. That is Aries energy, sun, moon, rising in Aries. What else for pile number 3, please? What is the future of this connection for pile number 3 and their person? This is the 10 of Cups. For pile number 3, what is the future of this connection for pile number 3 and their person? This is the Empress. For pile number 3, what is the future of this connection for pile number 3 and their person? This is the 3 of Pentacles. What else for pile number 3? What is the future of this connection for pile number 3 and their person? This is Temperance. That is Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising in Sagittarius. What else for pile number 3? What is the future of this connection for pile number 3 and their person? This is Judgment. I need 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. There's little people on here that you can barely see that aren't wearing any clothes. There we go. I know that looks silly, but I'm sorry. All right. So move my Post-its out of the way. What else for pile number 3? What is the future of this connection for pile number 3 and their person? This is the Fool. We'll grab one more card for pile number 3. What is the future of this connection for pile number 3 and their person? This is the Hierophant. Okay, guys. Let's see what we have here for you today. Right, so this is really, really fascinating. Let me just do this way. I don't want it affecting the other cards. There we go. We have the Emperor and we have the Empress. That is fascinating because it is about divine masculine and divine feminine coming into union. And these cards could not have laid out any more beautifully than that. The end. So your person, they may have been emotionally shut down with you in the past. They may not have been fully expressive of their feelings and their emotions, but that is changing with your person. This 10 of Cups is about the fullness of emotion, being able to really open your heart and allow those emotions to flow between the two of you, because this is divine masculine, divine feminine coming into union. The 10 of Cups is a card of long-term partnership. It is a card of long-term relationship with each other. And the Emperor is very action-oriented. They are ruled by Aries. So this is not someone who's going to sit around much longer and not allow this connection between the two of you to reach its future destination, which is one of balance and harmony in a fulfilling, happy, stable relationship. This is about them taking action to build this connection and take this relationship to this beautiful place of union that is here in this card. The rainbow as well. It is a symbol of hope. Tells us that there is a reason for you to be optimistic about this connection, regardless of where it currently is, whether you're dating them right now, in a relationship with them, or even if you are in separation from the person that you're asking about. The 10 of Cups is a card of union, people coming together to celebrate that union as well. But it's ultimately about you and your person in the future of this connection to this place of long-term partnership, prosperity, abundance, joy. And we say that as well because we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of long-term partnership and long-term relationships. The Hierophant is the card that tells us your person wants a traditional relationship with you. Now, you all have different ideas about what your tradition is, but the main point here is that with the Hierophant being present, it tells us that your person wants to take this connection, the future of this connection, to the place of long-term partnership. That is ultimately what this Hierophant is about. Okay, guys? Now, I do feel for many of you who selected pile number 3, there's a chance that you are in separation, no contact with your person, because we do have Judgment and we do have the Fool here. Judgment is about renewal. It's about restoration. It's about something from the past representing itself, as is the Fool. The Fool is ruled by Uranus. Uranus is the planet of unexpected things. With the Fool being present in your reading, this means that anything can happen in a moment's notice to shift and change the dynamic of your connection with your person to a much more powerful, positive place than where it has been. Now, this 3 of Pentacles tells us your person does feel and recognize that the two of you make a great team. This is about teamwork, that you make a great couple. But also with these cards being there, the Emperor, the Empress, and the 3 of Pentacles. Some of you that are picked pile number 3 today, perhaps you're wanting to have a business together. Perhaps you already have a business together. This is about the two of you working together. Perhaps in a business, perhaps starting your own business, but also working together to actually create this happy, balanced, harmonious relationship with each other. That really comes with this Temperance card. Temperance is the blending of fire and ice, which is the blending of your essences, the blending of your souls. There's a very strong spiritual undertone here in this connection with you and your person. We say that because we have the Hierophant, the Empress, the Emperor, Temperance, Judgment, and the Fool. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these cards are major arcana cards, guys. That is a very powerful reading. The major arcana really are the more spiritual of the cards, and it tells us that this connection with you and your person, it goes beyond time and space. It goes beyond this lifetime. So perhaps this connection between you and your person is a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, because we have divine masculine and divine feminine energies here coming into union. Regardless of the type of connection that it is, and please just use that for a place of validation. You know what your connection to your person is. You don't need me to tell you that. Regardless of the type of this connection, there is a very strong indicator here that it's an emotional connection. It is a spiritual connection. The two of you have this body, mind, and soul connection with one another. Your person just has to get to the place where they are ready to take this leap of faith with you and jump with both feet into the beauty that this connection can become with the two of you moving forward. Now, Temperance also tells us that perhaps things have not really been moving very quickly between you and your person, and they really appreciate the fact that you have been patient with them. But with this Fool being here, it tells us that all of a sudden, boom, out of nowhere, things will be shifting and things will be changing, because this is about renewal, restoration. Judgment is the card of the resurrection, so it's really bringing something back to life, very much like this Fool card. And because we also started this reading with the Emperor, it tells us your person is going to take action to get this connection between the two of you on track to the place that it wants to go, which is ultimately this place of long-term partnership, long-term commitment. That could include engagement, marriage, whatever this tradition is for you and your person. These cards are about long-term partnership and long-term commitment, because the connection between you and your person is so very powerful. Temperance, It's about the blending of your essences. It's about the chemistry that's between you, the alchemy that's there in this connection between you and your person. The land between. I love this card. It is absolutely one of my favorite cards ever, because here's this huge gap here, right? And there's these two little bridges, and it's like, here's you and here's your person walking along the bridge to this beautiful little floating island in the sky that has that gazebo on top of it that reminds me of the Four of Wands. This is about bridging the gap. This is about the two of you coming into union with each other. It is about the two of you coming to this place where you are ready to start rebuilding your partnership, taking it to the next level. Whatever your situation is, whether you're dating or in a relationship with a person you're asking about, or if you are apart from one another, this is about the two of you coming to this place of really being able to define this connection and define this relationship moving forward to this place of union, balance, happiness, harmony, peace, stability that's here in this reading for you guys. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 3. What is the future of this connection for pile number 3 people and their person? This is family, wolf spirit, family. And perhaps that is your tradition, that you want to have a family with your person, or your person wants a family with you, combining your families, planning a family as the case may be. Please only take that as it resonates. Not everyone wants a family or can have a family, but this Empress card is the card of the mother, the earth mother, and it's a card of fertility. So if you want to have a family and you are able to have a family, this is something that your person also wants to have an experience with you in terms of the future of this connection with you as well. Okay, guys, and this 10 of Cups is also very much a card of family, all coming together. What else for pile number 3, please? What is the future of this connection for pile number 3 and their person? What else for pile number 3? What is the future of this connection for pile number 3 and their person? Repairing the veil. Forgiveness. So this tells us that your person wants to repair this connection. If you are in separation from your person, no contact situations, or if the person that you're dating or in a relationship with has been acting out, or you've been having a lot of problems or fights or arguments with this person. This is about forgiveness. They're going to ask you for your forgiveness, and that apology from your person will be sincere. This is about repairing this connection. It is about doing whatever they need to do, because the Emperor is going to take action. They're a mover and a shaker. They are a leader. They will get things done. They want to repair this connection. They want to heal the damage they've done, not only to you and to this connection, but also to themselves. And that is very much part of this reading here for you guys. It's about rejuvenation and renewal, not only of this connection and this relationship, but also what is within you and within them. The apology you get from your person is going to be significant. It will be big. It will be real. They will speak their truth, because they are going to be more authentic with you than they have ever been. Now, we do have divine masculine and divine feminine here. Part of the job of divine masculine and divine feminine energies is that you are authentic with one another. That's part of your responsibility to the universe, to each other, and to yourselves. You'll see a more authentic person with the person that you're asking about. They'll be more authentic with you. And perhaps you've been authentic with them and they weren't really ready to let down their guard and show you the true depths of who they are. That's going to change. Your person, there's authenticity coming from your person, expressive of their love and their emotions, letting down their guard and letting you in, and letting you know everything that's going on within them as this connection between the two of you moves to this beautiful future destination. Breakthrough. Your person has had a breakthrough, and perhaps they really recognize that there are things within themselves that they've needed to heal, and they have been working on that. This Hierophant is also about healing because it's a card of counsel. So if they've had difficulties in the past that they haven't really addressed, and perhaps it even goes as far back as childhood, and they haven't really healed from that stuff because they just weren't ready to, or they just were too afraid to, they are working on healing whatever that stuff is that is holding them back through this breakthrough. They're able to see things a lot clearer now. They can see the forest through the trees, and they see that this connection with you is the one for them, just like you see that they are the one for you. This could be the one. Couldn't have timed that any better. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah, so your person knows that you're the one for them, just like you know that they are yours. It's part of their breakthrough. It's part of them being more authentic. It's also about them asking for your forgiveness and wanting to bridge the gap that's here between you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Where did I say that? I said that somewhere. I'm sure I did. You have reason. Oh, it was with this rainbow on this 10 of Cups. There's so much for you to be optimistic about with your relationship with your person, because they see a future here with you. There is so much potential here in this connection with your person to have this future. One that's fulfilling, that's happy, that's harmonious. One that you can see in your dreams. Pile 3 people, okay? You think about this, you dream about it, you long for it. And it is possible to have that very, very thing that you are longing for, because your person is having a breakthrough. They realize that you are the one. There's divine masculine and divine feminine energies here coming into union. It couldn't have laid out more beautifully than that. If I'd have tried, I wouldn't have even thought of how to do that until it hit me when those cards laid out. They see you as a great team. They know that there's a wonderful connection here between the two of you. They just have to get ready to take that leap of faith and start changing this connection and build it to the place that it wants to go, which is long-term partnership and stability. This is your reading for today, pile number 3 members. Thank you all so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. We appreciate all of you so much, and thank you for being members. Have a great day, everyone.